Yeah, so we have completed the last session. Now we are moving towards he have the he requested for the instance. Now we have generated the it generated the instance from the ServiceNow side. Yes, okay. Click on that instance.
Yeah, this thing.
Yeah. And keep that instance with name with you, anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, later on you can. Okay.
Just taking some time.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, so it will take some time, because I think it's the first time, so it will take time. Yeah, just refresh it. Click on the URL and refresh it. That's it. Yeah. When you guys will start working for any organization, so instead of dev 1533 or something is written over there, just show the instance. Yeah, it's generating. Okay. Next, click on next. Yeah, just giving the some quick information how you going to work. It doesn't matter, you can close it. This is the landing page. You are working on the first time, your instance should be look like this. Correct? This UI or user related things are whatever the landing page is there. It all the UI named as Polaris or next generation UI, which named as Polaris. Polaris is the name of that UI they give it. UI what you are seeing right in front of the the service now, whatever the changes on the images or appearance. Earlier, if you search it out the other way back, there is a UI 16, UI 14, 15. So that's how they improved the UI. Correct. So now they named as next gen. Next gen UI Polaris, correct? So Polaris is the name of the UI on this from San Diego they named it. Okay. So now you guys are worried what I am seeing, how I can work it. Correct? So if you see that left hand side, there is a ServiceNow icon. Correct? Left, not right. Left. No. Yeah. After that, there is all option. Correct? Click on it. Here we go. Now you can see the list of the sub details. Correct? So you can see dashboard, visual task, and everything. Correct? And on the left hand, you can see there is a downside area. If you say self service on top, no, go up, go up, go up.
Your voice is not clear.
Okay, what I'm saying that there is a self service on top. Correct? Just cursor. Yeah. So you can see there is a that's what. So whatever the we will call as a self-service application. We can say like this way, correct? Because it contains the sub modules. I'll show you. Yeah, click on it. Now you can see self-service contains the business application dashboard, service catalog, employee center, visual tasks. These are the they have created for the self-service. Self-service means what you can as a user, as a you are interacting with the application, which type of application or daily basis you are utilizing. So those are falls under the self-service module, correct? So incident, you are going to utilize the every time the incident. But the major factor like no incident had their own like no it belongs to incident management application, correct? So this is another factor, just I'm giving the idea, correct? So self service
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
like the main application, and main application contains this sub module like no sub not sub modules, it's a modules, correct? So business is kind of module, and that's how. Can you type the on the filter like no filter application? So
Mm.
here you can type the incident. uh,
Yeah.
just hold it. Yeah. So after self-service, you can see another arrow. Downside, 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 downside,
Yeah.
downside, down. No, no, up, 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 up.
This
Yeah,
incident.
yeah. So now you can see how many modules are existed in incident. So you can see create new,
Mm.
assign to, open, open assign, unassigned,
Yeah.
resolve. So these are the
Yes.
modules, correct?
Mm. Correct.
So we will talk about like no later on how it's working. So what they
Mm.
are. So because we have to like no watch it out the user group and roles like no admin side from the scratch we will start, so that you will get the clear picture how it's working, what they are, and how we can do the rest of the things like no some changes, some like no the other UI related steps and some other changes. So you guys are going to understand on the upcoming sessions. So next tab
Okay.
is favorites, correct? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So you can see one only one favorite. Go to all tab.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Open the incident model. Yeah, go any model on self service also. It's fine. Click on the self service. Yeah.
Mm.
So choose the knowledge. Just hold it. Just so hover over the knowledge. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You can find the right most. There is a star icon.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah. Just click on it. Go
Mm.
over the favorites.
Yeah. Now decided.
Yeah. So this is a like no it's a bookmark or some kind of like no you picked out some important things over there. So so immediately like no frequently when you are visiting, because lots of applications are there, every time you don't have to write down like no, every day you know that I have to visit this page, so you can put on favorite on clicking on that point, correct? On clicking on that star it will fall under the favorite tab, correct? So this is the utilization.
Okay.
And history, click on the history tab. So it's not generated right now. So whatever work you are like no have made, whatever the changes you have made
Mm-hmm.
so far, I think 20 days or more than that, it like no it existed into the history tab. So, like, no, if you made any changes on the incident table,
Mm.
or again you went on the other tab, like, no, you made any changes. So those records, like, no, you have made on these changes. If you want to visit that record,
Mm-hmm.
you have to jump over on the history tab, and you can immediately you can see, like, no, if you recall, okay, yesterday I was working on this tab. So what changes I have, like, I want to jump over on that page immediately. So just go on the history tab and just click on that, and you will be redirected to that page. Okay.
Okay.
Workplaces. Click on that. So different type of workplaces, correct? Workspace, sorry,
Mm.
workplaces. I was saying. I'm apologize. So it's a workspace. So it's a different kind of workspaces you find. So it will be like no, it's a kind of a portal where you will get the all the like no data in one place, instead of I will go over there and find out the multiple what we say multiple modules and those things. So if you are working as a like no working as a uh, service desk or some kind of admin work or some kind of like no you have to watch every time the uh, details, so you have to click on that. You have to jump over the on
Oh.
the workspace. And it's not limitation here, many workspaces are there. CSM have their
Mm-hmm.
own workspaces like no different application, like, if you remember the products we talked about it, if you recall it, which belongs to this category, that category. So there is a multiple application. You have to, like, activate the plugins. Multiple plugins are there. So we will talk about later on, correct? So, but like, click on one of the option here. Like, let's say, yeah, first option. See, yeah. So it's contain, like, some of the information, some dates, like, you can see in one area, you can see that, for example, if you have to work on the incident problem change and what type of like knowledge, and I have to, like, quickly respond to those things. So this is the one place where you can see that's that's why they named out workspace, correct? Yes. So, and also, like, go to your icon, like, your yeah, administrator icon. So multiple options are there, like profile, preferences, impersonate user, elevate rules, configure workspaces. So these are the many options are there. We will talk under the, like, admin side when we will be, like, on the next session. Yeah, that's how today. Yeah, yeah, that's good. So let me reshare my screen. Okay. Okay, let me, I think, where is my tab? Okay. So yeah, so if you remember on the initially we talked about the service now related, the product related details. So you can find these details, employer, workflow, customer, rate con. So what's new to service now? Service now details, and, like, lots of information. And here the, like, some of the links. So solution related, customer experience, technology, which we have, like, saw that, industry solutions and value acceleration, products, IT workflow, IT service. If you remember that, those things we already talked about it. If you want to see, you can check it out, those details. Okay, so you can see which type of products, like, IT service, IT operation, HR, SD, field service, and all. Say, like, let's open that into another tab. So HRSD related, how it's working, like, it's a providing the, like, it's a customer point of view they have created, so that it will pro sorry provide the more information on that side, single data and everything. Like, it's also a kind of, if you recall it right away, we saw that, like, the IT operation related workspace. Now it's a HRSD related workspace, correct? HR related. So those details are, like, this is one of the another workspace, correct? So lots of workspace are available. So it's not limited to that, correct? Same way CMDB and other things are there, intelligent automation. So it's a topic, and, like, you can drag and drop to this security. Lots of things are there, correct? Use cases, some of the use cases they have given, it's not like, it's given the overview so that the customer will understood the details, means they will get the some idea what the, like, they have created, correct? Different, it's related to costing and all, correct? Okay, other things are there, lots of things I already talked about it. Like, it's not limited, as much you want to, like, cover it, you can cover it. Then we will go for dogs. product. If you remember that, like no, we talked about the product documentation. You can see, I'll open uh, so here you will get some brief idea what the customer service, how it can be managed. Again, this is also one of the workspace for CSM. Correct. So those applications are not activated in your instance because it's a limited access, but we can like no activate the plugins. Those are allowed to access it, so we can see like no later on those topics. Correct. Is it clear or any questions do you have?
Clear.
Okay. Now you can see
Yes.
I just click on it and I get the all the related documents. For example, I'll go to exploring the this. So you will find the details like what terminology, what features, what the things like no, these terminology will be utilized under this CSM module. Always remember which module you have chosen under the UTA version. I just chosen. You can choose the other version, which versions are existed in your instance. So on that basis, you can take it omni-channel. So it provided the like no, details about it. So if you are going on this, so what like order? If someone says that under the order management, I have to do this, those models would be existed or somewhere like no they are utilizing those capabilities. Correct. Data management. Correct. So these are the providing the details how it's utilizing those like no common course not question common terminologies are utilized. Correct. So much more are there. It's not limited to there. Correct. It's not limited to on one place. It's always be extraordinary. So many more options are there. Correct. Any question? Okay. So I'll take it as a no. So now we talked about these things. Correct. So if you remember, we talked about the Utah, Tokyo, San Diego. So PQRSTU is Utah. Correct. So latest version is Utah. Now you can see general availability highlights. Correct. So we can jump over there. We can take a look what the like no release notes. So we can get the details. We yeah, one more like no, if you want to keep these like no as a document, so you have to click on over there, or you can share that link to anyone. This link if you'd like to share to anyone, so click on here. You will get a couple of options, but you can download as a PDF also. Correct. So you can do like no either way like no as per your convenience. To learn about prepare your upgrade means your like no you are in previous version, let's say you in Tokyo, now you have to upgrade into the Uta. So how you will do, so these details you can find under here. It's the same link like release version Uta. Under that you can find these details. Correct, you can see early availability Utah patch 1, patch 2. So some kind of link patch 1 means like no related to some changes, some issues are there or some additional things they have. So just they added it. Like some crispy things need to be managed and all. So they will do it into the patches. Okay. You can take a look on the videos and you can take a look on those details. Correct. So I'll share that link too. I'll share on the like no YouTube channel also on the under the description, so you can take a look on that side. Okay. So this is all about the like no different things are there, different details are there. You can take a look on that side. Correct. Now going to Nowlearning. Please let me know like no if I miss anything like no any details which we talked about into the PPT, but not into the like real scenario, real time. So how it's look like and what need to be done. Okay, it's taking downloading. If you see the same page, if you remember, now the name on change, correct? So let's log in. Password. A password, it's already recorded because I put it as a there is a not like multi-factor authentication for 24 hours. That's why it's not showing. The other like as Sushil made and he got the some code over there, correct? So you can see the same page. I will not choose anything at all at my end, correct? So I just choosing the path, correct? For example, I just went over the SecOps, if you remember, security related. So there is a module SIR, security instant response. Just I was learning that, correct? So I'll just resume it, correct? I will because it's already in my queue. That's why it's showing the resume. So I'll let me search the other. Yes. See, you can see the path on demand. You can see the instructor based, correct? On demand, certified credential integration, lots of things. On demand, you can do like no, your by yourself, nothing like no additionally required. Or you can choose the filters are there on your like on demand, nothing. On demand, correct. So let's choose in the so let's choose in the CSA, correct. I reviewed here the fundamentals. Just given the brief idea, it's not like no related to other way around, but just to given the course and how you will become the certified administrator. That's all. Now you can see now under this option, there is a these are the options. Correct. There is an instructor led, so you will they like no, it will take the charges. I'll show you. Let's say I choose in the class. Service now admin format. This is a self-paced, so on demand. So you can read out this line, so you will get the clear picture.
Gaurav, how can I get the free credits
Which credits?
for free credits for ServiceNow certifications?
Yeah, yeah. So you can
Means
choose. Yeah,
so that I do not have to pay
yeah. That's what
for.
I'm going to tell you about. What's it not opening? Yeah, here. So you can see it's a 2400
Yes,
credits or
but
2400.
one.
Yeah, 2400 USD. Correct. So whether you have to pay this,
US
whether you
dollar.
have to this much of credit points, credit learning points whatsoever. Correct. So
So these all are assessment or only we have to watch the video
no, no,
only.
no, no. You can see this is the instructor led. When you want to learn it from the directly from the service instructor who will going to take the class virtually, correct? So you have to pay that much of amount and they will generate the
Okay.
voucher and you will receive it on your email ID. That's how. It's a paid option. But if you read
So
out
do
this
we have to pay 2400
dollar,
twenty four
yeah,
hundred dollars
yeah, yeah. $2,400
Okay,
or
so is there
2,400
any
learning
free?
credit.
Is okay,
The two options are there. That's why it's showing. If you see that two options, whether you have to this much or whether you have to this much. You have to earn this much of amount or
yeah,
whether,
yeah.
yeah, I'll show
Okay,
you another option, another thing where you can see the learning credits, correct? Might be you have a question on that side. I'll show. If you see that credentials, you got this much, correct? So
yes, yes.
it's now 10. It will be generated 2,400. Why any course which provide this much learning credential, then you'll achieve this like the learning credits, and on that basis you can get that credits on this.
So, like,
Hmm?
I have to I have to be certified in ServiceNow administrator. So, which course do I have to opt for?
Yeah, that's why it's the next. You can see this is the option. That's
Can
what
you
I'm.
show me? Can you show me the
Yeah,
steps?
that's what the first. I'm just showing you this because till the time you will
Yes.
not complete this, then you will not achieve this. Correct. So that's what I'm going to
Okay.
I was explaining.
So,
So this
I
is the
have
one of
to
the.
select first course, then I have to select one of them or select all of them.
Yeah, that's
Like
what
I
I'm going to explain you. Correct. First, I was
have to learn
showing that
course
it's.
or is okay.
Yeah. Just hold it. Just hold it. Let me complete. Then it will be clear out your questions. Correct.
Sure, sure.
Okay. So if you see this, guys, I just show you the if you read out this the line, so it will clear out your questions. So whatever the question in your mind, should I go for this or this and that and blah blah blah. Correct. So if you see is offered as a 2-day instructor-led course and a self-paced on-demand course available at any time from any device. These courses are equivalent to each other and complementing any of the listed courses will be awarded the ServiceNow administration achievements and satisfy this requirement on any path. Correct? It's self-defined. This information is already there. Correct? So now
Yes.
whether it's a, I think it's in Japanese, it's a instructor led. I can start this one too. Correct? It's on demand. I'll just start. I will complete. So it will be equivalent to whether I will take the 3 days training from the instructor led, whether I will complete this section. Is it clear? Or any question, anyone? Whether I will
No,
go,
it's clear.
yeah, whether I will go for to pay this amount and learn the same, the details from the from the instructor, or I will complete this code, it will be equivalent to this. Correct? So I will start this. It will, once I will
Okay.
start, automatically it will shows on my this part.
So it will give me 300 credits or whatever
Yeah,
the
just hold it. Just hold it. Just hold
credits
it. Just
I
hold it.
get.
Because everything are different. Correct. Sometimes it will provide you the the link or details, or sometimes you have to watch it out which I need to pass it. Correct. I'll let you know. I'll show you where is that path. What are the path? It's also taking there now. Okay, let me show my. And this is another path, correct? So you are just learning. This is another system service now administration fundamental. So one more path is there. I'll just say once. Okay, it's admin like no upgrade related ATF path. Okay, it's a 300 and plus 300 learning credits. Correct. This is the path like no, it's eligible for CSA voucher.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So you have to earn before that completing this like no, getting the learning credit. So you can choose the other path where you can earn the
So where can I learn 300 credits?
So it will be depends on like no how many what we can
Assessment I can complete, na?
yes how much assessment you will complete, and those
Mm.
assessment have the credit points, correct? So it
So
mostly like no it
is
belongs to yeah
is there any assessment belongs to administrator point of view?
assessment, lots of assessment. That's what I was showing, correct? So if you remember when I search it out,
You
mental on
okay.
demand, correct? So and many more. Like no, you can type the many others are there, which like no provide the service now fundamentals like on demand scripting and many things. How much you will complete, it will like add on in your
Okay.
what we say on the learning credits. Correct. So on that basis, once you complete the 300 learning credit, it automatically allowed like no you can redeem it. It's kind of your uh, spending the money via the credit card, you are getting the reward point and you are like no redeeming on their like no website. That's it, nothing. So anyhow, like no, you have to get that learning credit. That's what. That is the first priority. So it will like no your this voucher became the 300 like no free of cost. I would say you can redeem the 300 learning credits automatically. You can say eligibility for CSA voucher, correct? So once you will complete, automatically you will get the CSA voucher. Means you have to attend the exam and you will get the certification, correct? So now if you go for instructor led,
Yes.
so you have to pay the 2400 USD, correct? Now if you are going for on-demand courses,
Yes.
so you have to pay only 300. So that is the difference. If you complete like sometimes it will if your first time to the service now or your first time sometimes they will provide the free of cost. It's not like mandatory to you have to pay because many times people have they have the offers like no, this much of days they will provide the free of cost voucher. There is no charges over there. You're getting my point? And this will be like no free of cost like no if you belong to
Right.
any organization, those are partner with the service now. So there would be no 300 charges would be there. You directly have to start the like no course and you have to complete the course and then at the end you will receive the voucher. You're getting my point? Yeah, any questions till here?
Yes, yes. Got it.
Okay. Okay. So now you can see here, if you remember, after completing these courses, after like no getting the voucher, where should I will redeem? This is the place. You remember I talked about the create Webassessor. If I'll go over there, it will ask for like a couple of details, like major details, I would say. Nothing. Just you have completed, you said done. You'll receive the one email, and just you have to pass on over there. I just log in over there. Got it. I getting in. My certification, I'll receive that. Two certification over here, correct? Register for exam receipt is like no whatever the payment you have made. So you can see certified mainline. If you see, this is the mainline exam, correct? So whatsoever, just click on it and just take a look, like know which type of a certification I required. Certified system administrator, you will see like no, I have already completed. That might be that is the that's why it's not showing the CSA right now, correct? So you can take a look like on your side, might be it will showing over there, correct? So you can watch it out, you can see like what things are there. This is like no, the area where you can online on-site proctor exam. So with like online, which I talked about the on the this what we talk on here like on home or like anywhere you can take it, but with external camera and lots of like details would be there. You have to follow that rules and regulation. On site means you have to go over their centers. The centers are here, correct? So like if I go in for on site, oh sorry, I haven't scheduled it, that's why it's not showing. Okay, so lots of things are there because I have didn't register. That's why it's not allowing me to like register for exam, because it will already like it will show over there. But initially like in 2017 I just taken the first exam, and that's it. And apart from the now, yeah, developer.2, that's the developer side. Should be auto login. Yeah, it's auto login. You can see I haven't means my I have way back I logged in. That's why my instance got released. Request it or I will go for restore an instance. Correct? That's how. Another points which you can see on the developer like link. So learning.
Gaurav, we will getting hands-on which release, Utah or
Which
Tokyo, or which version?
Tokyo. Mostly you will going to take a look
So
on
we
the
will getting hands-on with Tokyo.
yeah. If there is a like availability of your like the new instance which belongs
Tokyo
to,
release. Okay, right.
let's see, you can say that like I want to learn it the Utah. Right now it's showing, but